Hey Taurus, TT here with another channel messages. Happy Tuesday to all of my Tauruses in the collective. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placements. So if you find that these messages resonate with you, be open to receive these messages. So I'm kind of been picking up the same energy that I got yesterday. So if you haven't watched yesterday's reading, talking about for some of you, this is a collaboration or this has something to do with your work or waiting for like some recognition to come into your field of work. Check out that message. I've already channeled that one. But in this particular message, Spirit wanted me to remind you to take it easy, Taurus. Take it easy on yourself. Victory is yours in the end. So no matter how you get there, you won't make a wrong decision. Okay, if you fall down, you just get back up. If you switch careers, you just switch careers. If you try something new and you become the jack of all trades, that's just what you're meant to do. There's nothing that has happened thus far that was not a part of the bigger picture or wasn't a part of they all serve a purpose. Okay, what that purpose is supposed to mean for each and every single one of us, it's going to be different. But right now in this season, take it easy because you're being shown the true motives of those around you. All right, not to retaliate or confront anyone or overthink their next moves towards you. You're being shown the seen and the unseen. Okay, again, you're being shown the seen and the unseen to practice a spiritual fortitude. I need to look that up, but I'll put it in the community tab. Something about a spiritual fortitude that this is giving you. Okay, a fortress, a spiritual vessel that's equipped with the necessary information. All right. Again, I'm going to post spiritual fortitude and how that message was given to me in regards to that over on the community tab. You'll see it if you haven't seen it already. So how does it make you feel to see someone you love betray you? And I really want y'all to take a second and think about this because Spirit really put this on my heart to ask this question. How does it make you feel to see someone you love betray you? What's your first thought? Okay. And don't try to say what you think the right thing to do or what you think the holy thing to do or what would Christ want you to do. They want you to let that first thought that comes up be the answer. Okay. And then ask yourself, do you transmute that energy? All right. Have you established the spiritual practices to restore your vessel mentally, physically, emotionally? Or are you relying on the guidance of the ascended masters to tell you everything? So there's something about allowing yourself to fall down, because there's something about when you fall down, there's an experience or a level of wisdom that no one can give you. Only you can access that because you fell down, right? That's like someone trying to tell you what it's like getting back up after losing everything. Can't nobody tell you that. All right, can't nobody describe that pain you go through. Can't nobody articulate the massive experiences emotionally of waves of ups and downs the seas you battle when you are going through that. And that's what ascension is about. That's what these ascended masters are here to teach you. Some will come in the form of Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Yeshua. All of these different teachers have ascended from just their humanly experience, and they are stepping in to lend a helping hand. But with every teacher, right? This is a great teacher. With every teacher has to allow you to make a F. And if the teacher is never allowing you to make a F, is that really a great teacher? So some of you, they're telling me that some people in our collective, whether you're a Taurus or not, it doesn't matter, is trying to hold the guidance of readers, the guidance of oracles, the guidance of guides that you pray for. You pray for guidance, and each guide has been made manifest into your physical reality, and we're like lights on a dark road, and each light that beams is not always meant to resonate with you for the rest of your journey. Not every light is meant to go on with you as an attachment, but you come and you break bread with that person, you partake knowledge, and you exchange, you receive the guidance of that's necessary to go back on your journey. All right. And in that process between you, that person, and your next guide, there's an ascension process happening in the middle. And what is symbolically, has it meant when you take bread and water with you on your journey? The bread that you receive from those guides, i.e. tarot readers, shamans, pastors, preachers, whatever, is so when you get hungry, right, you'll have something to eat on until you receive your next spiritual leader, teacher, or X, Y, and Z. So yes, there is a balancing act of between our spiritual ascended masters and our physical guides. A lot of times there's this stigma going around where it's like, oh, I don't need confirmations for none of you guys. I could just get it directly from my ascended masters. That's great. That's fine. But the message that I'm getting here is that these ascended masters are gonna start responding very soon in this ascension process to teach you that it's okay to hear a message from someone that looks like you, that it's okay to get your wisdom and understanding, not necessarily how you want to hear it, but that it doesn't define you, how to be in the world but not of it, essentially. How to be able to hear something and not lose your shit in the process of receiving information. All right, that same attitude has been something that has delayed and suppressed progress, evolution, in an ever moving cycle. Right, that rigidity that spirit made me feel was uncomfortable. Okay, it was an uncomfortable space to be in. So some of you guys may be going through that ascension process, experiencing sinus pressure. You could be experiencing different body pains or things like that. Where's the bread between the last person? Because some of you are about to be sent out, and you like, I don't know where to go. I don't know who to go to. And the light is going to beam, and you're going to stumble on this video. And that's going to be your confirmation. Or light is going to beam and you're going to stumble on another person, and that's going to be your confirmation. All right. You need to be able to see it manifesting outside of yourself, outside of what you know, so you can balance out your own ego. We are all balancing our egos with one another. It's not a competition. There's more than enough to go around for fucking everybody. So this is like like I said, personal power. It's an infinite supply. It's an infinite source. It is not limited to our human mind. So these ascended masters are tired of repeating themselves, okay? Are tired of repeating themselves. And sometimes you may need to go and sit with Krishna for a while over on another person's channel. You may need to go and sit with Buddha for a while on another person's channel. You may need to go and sit back in church for a while. It doesn't make it wrong, right? It's necessary for your evolution. It's necessary for your growth. All right? So you don't have to feel so tied down. Okay? Like, y'all are looking for the way that so a lot of people are looking in the collective for the way, the truth, and the light, and who's right and who's wrong. That creates division. That creates more separation. That creates this narrative that one is better than the other. It's about honoring all the beauty and all the greatness thereof. And it's okay to not have your shit together. It's okay to not be okay. So take it easy, Taurus. Take it easy. All right. And if you come across someone else that needs to be reminded of that as well, tell them take it easy. So you're praying for clarity, receiving it, And when you're hurt by another person, or you feel hurt in that quiet season, or in that rest season, or in that ascension season, you're crying for salvation, right? For some of you, you going back, you'll be told don't do something and you'll go right back to it, or you'll be told to stop doing something and you'll go back right to it, and or you'll be told to stop eating something, and you know you ain't supposed to be eating dairy, but you swear for God you gotta eat you some dairy, but you know that shit give you the bubble guts, and then you on the toilet repenting for eating damn dairy. Like, I know I'm fucking lactose intolerant, but I just had to have me some cereal. And then you be like, I swear, God, I promise if you take the pain away, I ain't gonna ever do this again. This is the cycle that these ascended masters are witnessing. And they sitting there in the bathroom with you while you take your shit, and they laughing. I tried to tell you don't eat that damn dairy, but you wanted it so bad. You couldn't. You could not resist your taste buds. The palate was calling. And for others of you, it's different. You know, once that one person make you mad and you feel hurt in a relationship, and now you over there like, God, if you get me out of this relationship, I promise I will never go back. These are steep vows that not even you can commit to. So take it easy, because when you fall, and you fall to feeling like you shouldn't have done it, or you should have known better, you beat yourself up. And there ain't no success in that. There ain't no success in beating yourself up. Just heal the shit and move on. Okay? Never give up. You just heal it, you transmute it, and you move on. And you motivate yourself. Use it as motivation. Fuel to light your ass and get you moving again. So like I said, so these slip ups that keep making you, get hung up in this ascension, just take it easy. And these descended masters have a specific message for you. All right, the discontent and pains that you have been experienced is a part of this life experience. We aren't able to take away the pain and the discomforts that come along with it, but we can bring you clarity, we can bring you comfort, we can bring you the necessary insight for you to keep carrying on, for you to get back up again. The truth is setting many of you free, and some is giving up entirely on the entitlement. All right, so some of you guys are giving up entirely. Like, I don't feel entitled to shit anymore. Okay, I've been bamboozled, I've been hurt, I've been victimized. You can name a long list of things that entitlement and ego has given you, but that doesn't mean you are to abandon your ego. It's okay to have a sense of who you are. Through a different lens, you'll feel more balanced as a whole. All right, so throughout your ascension process, the sense of entitlement is being dismantled. Okay. Looking so far into the future to avoid the present moments and fearing repeating the past is making you anxious. So for those of you that are going through that, where you're like, I don't want to talk about the present energy, I don't want to talk about what's going on in my real reality right now, I want to talk about who's coming next, I want to talk about the next person, I want no. The more discomfort that you experience of being able to hear the shit that sits around you in this current energy, this present energy, is going to make you anxious, and you're going to be off your game rather than on your game, because you're avoiding the present energy. And if it's not resonating with you now, it may be something you need to know ahead of time. So when you see it, you have the spiritual fortitude necessary to equip yourself. You don't receive the bread and the water necessary to feed your vessel when you got to go through that experience. These are why ascended masters leave behind books, leave behind stories, so that we as readers can partake on that knowledge and that wisdom through their experiences without having to feel like we're alone in the process. And all of it's not about getting to there first and being the first person to say it. It's about us all just realizing we are all connected and we are not fucking alone. The more you feel that way, the more at peace you'll be. So this energy of let's skip to the good parts. Let's skip to the good parts. That energy, the Ascended Masters is saying that's what they hear. All they hear is Taurus. I want to skip to the good shit. Let's talk about the good shit. I don't want to talk about the bad shit. The bad shit bring me down. The bad shit made me feel. Nah, the bad shit's supposed to be what you is supposed is a remind is when you hear more bad shit. When I say bad shit, I'm talking about like when you hear the emotions coming up and people in the collective are starting they're going through their stages of grief. They're going through they're addressing the darkness. They're addressing the shadow. Okay, the person in the mirror. That's an indication that as a collective, their healing is your healing. Your love is my love, and my love is your love. I gotta find that song and post it on the community tab. Anyway, so it's like this. They're pretty much saying like they aren't us. Okay? We aren't you. To take a break, rest, take a vacation, forget the worries of the past, present, and future. Enjoy the moments surrounding you. Okay? They got that. They got our back in that way. These Ascended Masters have our back in that way where they're able to stay alert for us. They don't have to take breaks. They don't need the mundane aspects of life in order to continue doing their job. Let them do their job. They don't need you overexerting yourself for them and you. Take it easy. Worried about the past, present, and the future. They see all. So they're telling you, enjoy the surrounding moments. Eat, laugh, pray, love. Victory is yours in the end, after all. So what's the hurry? Victory is yours after all, Taurus. So let's jump into the mundane, because clearly busy bee, community, and destiny. Who is a part of your soul tribe? Who's going to be the ones helping you, restoring you with hope? Look for the Tao. Okay, General So's chicken. All right, do you feel hopeful? Okay, do you feel hopeful to move forward? Do you feel down? And if you feel down, something maybe you need to get out there and you need to travel and go find your community. Okay, I need to surround myself with people of like minds to help me feel like I can weather. You know what I'm saying? I can weather my storm. I can overcome these obstacles. Maybe I need to connect myself with someone that could teach me something I don't know. Maybe I need to be willing to learn. Yes, this may be my destiny. Yes, I may feel called to do X, Y, and Z. But at the same time, all right, we got to be willing to learn from other people. It takes a community effort. I'm also hearing we attract more with honey than we do salt. With honey than we do salt. And that's in every aspect of life. So, like I said, laugh, be easy on yourself, take a trip, look at the scenery. It's not always about who you're going to go see, right? Who's on your team, who's a part of your tribe. It's more or less about who you got to meet along the way. You know what I'm saying? Who did you get to sit with and have a great conversation with, and they're a random stranger? These are the beautiful things that come from taking these trips, all right, or going through these different changes. You're like, wow, I went here. I was not expected to meet this one person, but it felt like fate. It felt like destiny. I was meant to meet that person, and I was able to gather a perspective that I didn't see coming. And this is a small conversation, just at a coffee shop, at the library, things that you normally probably would do just in the comfort of your home. I'm seeing you go and do it somewhere else. Some of y'all may be getting a tattoo for the first time, and you may be traveling up north to go and like I heard ayahuasca. So there's a lot going on, a lot of traveling, and it may just be you going. You ain't got no one else to go with you. Be willing to go by yourself. All right, don't expect someone to, to want to go on those vacations with you or want to take those trips with you or to see that as an opportunity or a gift that you are excited to go some in a cabin in the woods by yourself and be alone. Ain't nobody gonna want to do that shit with you, Taurus. For some of y'all, okay, because there's something about, like I said, courthouse, destiny, and community. You're meant to meet a specific person on this destiny. You're meant to meet a specific group of people, but you can't meet them if you ain't willing to go out there and explore. You gotta get, I'm telling you, there's something that there's a divine message that someone needs to give you. Okay, and it may come in the form of a little child just coming towards you and just saying a kind word, and you're like, what was that? I was literally just in my car and the child looked at me. It could be they're gonna send like, ooh, you know what I heard? It may literally be like a message from a child, like in public. Maybe it comes in your form of your own child, or maybe it comes in the form of you just being out in public and a little kid just says something nice to you, and you're like, dang, that was pretty magical. And they restore some hope, okay, especially with all these letters KCR92VB6, okay. This is how spirit is working. All right, for some of you, that child may be someone else's child, and they walk up to you, and then that person's like, I'm sorry, my child's very curious or whatever, and it could be a lead to romance, but don't have any expectations around how this is supposed to happen, or how this is going to manifest, because those expectations is taking the magic away. It's taking the magic away, Taurus. Wanting to know exactly how it's going to happen so you can make sure I get there. I don't want to go to the wrong shop. How I know I'm going to make it to the wrong shop? Promise me one thing, Taurus. I said promise me, and I wasn't trying to say that. Promise me one thing, Taurus. You will let this person surprise you, or you will let spirit surprise you. Because I feel like how you're going to receive your confirmations is you're going to see like synchronicities of threes, and you're going to like, wait a minute. I saw that fingerprint somewhere over and over again, or maybe you have to go to the damn courthouse for a child, and you don't really want to have to do that shit, but you need to do that shit. Maybe you're going to have to get some community assistance, or you're going to have to tap into some type of help from your outside community that's going to help you fight a case that you need to win. You just never know. Just allow spirit to move into your life. And especially for those of you that are like, you're longing for love, a soulmate. Look at that. Looking for a soulmate. Tired of the games. You're tired of the mind games. You're tired of feeling like you got to keep getting the bitter end of the stick when it comes to love, or people that just want you for your money or want to take from you. You're just bored. All right, there's something about a child here. Okay, someone could be avoiding feeling like someone's trying to trap them with a child, and they don't ever let them experience. They don't want to ever experience love and relationships because they're like, oh hell no, you ain't finna trap me. Maybe your mind playing tricks on you. Ain't nobody got time for that. Either way, there's spirit babies out here. Okay. There's destined events occurring, and someone, Taurus, spirit saying it's you, is trying to be a know-it-all. So if your vision is being restricted, and you're just being guided to just do some shit, and you feel guided to do it, just keep doing that. It's going to lead you to a soulmate, a love. It's going to lead you where you need to go. And don't worry about the logistics. Don't worry about the logistics. Like, make it make sense, you know? Yeah, I feel like you're going to receive some clarity on a situation. Interesting. Yeah, keep doing this thing that you're doing, being in the present moment. Um, you're maturing. Okay, you are mature. You are maturing, and whatever you've been being patiently waiting for, you're confused for a reason. You are. You can't know a lot for a reason. Because if you knew it, you would probably try to avoid a blessing in disguise. There's some type of blessing in disguise meant to come for you. Like I said, for some of you, this is like a business. You're giving birth to an opportunity. You're giving birth to an online business. You're giving birth. You're just this creative thing like LLCs, tapping into your life purpose and your destiny. The right people are going to come to you. You've been given divine message like, oh, okay, go get yourself certified in this particular field, or go get legally situated with the proper, asset, what they call them, tax credit, whatever. I don't know, something to do with the court and legal system. You got things to do with paperwork and signing in and making sure everything is going well. Do that shit. Okay, you need to get some third party assistance and get some community help. Do that. They keep offering you assistance, but you're trying to be so, I don't need it. I don't need help. I got it. You need help. It's okay to say that you need help. All right. Earth angels are being sent to you, and it's okay to just be open to receive, because I feel like, you overthink, or you're extremely logical and not wanting to rock the boat. You got the Magician and the Six of Cups. For others of you, this is an opportunity to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone once and for all. Okay, some of you may have to put someone on child support, and you may not want to, or you may have to fight for your children's benefits and hold someone responsible as a parent. You will be successful in that. It's whatever these law situations that you're dealing with, and just wanting to get over this particular obstacle in this hunt. Like, you have a whole hub, okay, of spiritual assistance coming your way. You will not be forsaken. Okay, you won't. And I really do feel like if you're feeling down about a particular situation, wondering like how you're going to sort out some type of living arrangement, or where you're going to stay, or what you're going to do while you're going through this other situation here, I feel like you're going to receive some help. Just know that, even if it's like you don't have the funds, maybe you don't have the funds to afford a hotel situation, and you need to come up with the funds for that, so you can honor the custody agreement for something, and you're really trying to do it all by yourself, and be fair in this type of situation. And maybe you're like, maybe you live across state lines and you got to travel, and you're like, fuck, I got to do this shit by myself. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you really don't want to have this come out of pocket a whole lot of money. But there's something that, like I said, This feels like you just have a heart-to-heart conversation and someone changes their mind, okay? Or, you know, with this Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, you just find a way. There's some type of way. You're not gonna be out here shitted. Just know that, okay? You're not gonna be out here shitted. You ain't gonna have to sleep in your fucking car. All right, I've slept in my car before. You know, last year in the winter, it was cold. It was cold, and I refused to ask for help. I refused to, you know, ask anyone, can I stay with them? And you know, a lot of times, shit. And then this year, I made a lot of enemies. I made a lot of enemies making my stance. You know, taking my stance on what I believe in and speaking my truth has created a lot of enemies. Okay, so I wouldn't dare want to put myself in a position or around certain people that would probably, you know, want to hurt me, or that I have to defend myself with. But you know, I really do believe that despite what happens, Spirit will provide. Through my experience, I will say, like, Spirit has provided. There was times where I sent back some blessings because I was too prideful, you know, and I wanted to be strong. And I was just like, this is bigger for you. I feel like it's bigger than, this is your stability. This is your livelihood for some of you. And that's being shook. That's being shook. Whatever this is, it feels like, you know, look, the sun is here. So no matter how things play out, you have the sun. Okay? You have the sun. It's going to be positive. I don't care if the money flies out of nowhere and you're able to book a hotel, or, you know, or you're able to pay for that lawyer, or you're able to pay for that assistance that you need, or you're able to apply. Just angels in disguise are going to work with you. A community of people will not let you fail. Okay? They just won't. 3 of Swords. And I feel like right now, like, this is a very sensitive space that you're going to be in. Okay, a lot of emotions may be coming up. It's like you're just looking for refuge. Okay, I don't care if this is a situation where someone is like, you know, if you're having a hard time getting approved from somewhere and you're like a single independent person, it feels like someone's going to approve you. That's what it feels like. You just have to apply yourself. Okay, so your angels are saying you're going to get approved for that. You know, like, I remember it was like fucking difficult to get approved anywhere, like, because I had got evicted from my space last year, and it was like, fuck. But really, I was avoiding moving regardless. I was avoiding moving state lines, but I needed to get away from that environment. So something might be taking you back somewhere you really don't want to go, but don't worry. That's all I can say to you. Don't worry. The right people in the right places will help you get through this difficult winter or this difficult season, whenever this comes for you. Okay? And you may be over there like, Spirit, fix it. I don't want to, you know, and I could see that that's a worry or a concern. You know what I'm saying? Should I help this person? Yes. Should I let them help me? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, because I feel like whatever you or this person is dealing with, it could become very toxic. Okay, some of you guys, you're fighting a connection or a karmic relationship that could be very tumultuous. And either way, it's like you need help outside of just yourself, and that support is coming in for your Taurus. Whoever this is, like I said, this could be community help, this could be, law enforcement, this could really be, a community of people that helps with certain resources. All I know is you make it out all right. That's what Spirit is saying. You make it out okay. Your heart's still intact, okay? We have a wish will not be granted. And we have you need to defend yourself. Bouquet, compliments from a secret admirer. Someone is leaving your life. So someone is leaving your life. But whatever's being removed out of your life, the right type of people is coming in. Okay? That's what Spirit is stressing here. Whoever, whatever is creating this fear, these worries, tense situations that you feel like you have to protect yourself from. I feel like, they're all being removed. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So like I said, the days of being at the bottom of the barrel, dealing with these type of situations is being wrapped up. Okay, it's being wrapped up. Someone sorrow over a loss, and you're just putting yourself first. No matter what they say, I'm gonna put these back, but it says feeling tied down or frustrated, flower, happiness. You will be taken care of in difficult times. I'm telling you, you're gonna be taken care of. You're gonna be happy again. Songbird could be significant for you. Great personal sorrow. This exact card came out yesterday. So don't worry. Don't worry. Happiness is being restored to you. The most difficult part of a situation is over. It's going to be over very soon. Like something is coming to an end. It's the end of the year. So that's very significant. It's the end of the year. Something's coming to an end. You're going to be all right. You are highly thought of. And then we have someone's going out of your life or the end of a situation. So whatever this severing is and you're being protected from, it's the wrap. So let's get a message from your angels. Let's get a message from ancestors, spirit guides, and see what they're talking about. For some of you, maybe someone in your life that you couldn't get to stop stalking you, harassing you, maybe they got someone else now. They in a relationship now. They tied down. You're like, thank God. Who knows? Messages for Taurus. We have drum, dream, and journey. Simplicity. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be giving, just take only what you need. This feels like downsizing, Like you may be going on a journey, you may be feeling this call to go towards a certain direction or do something, and you may need to let go of things, or you may have a situation in a court situation that requires you to, maybe a part of the legal situation you can't, for example, I've been legally divorced on paper for a complete year starting December. And even though we were separated for 3 years, the actual divorce paperwork was complete last year, December. So in that divorce, I just gave him everything. So you guys may be dealing with that in a past situation. Like, maybe you're dealing with it now, and some of us have already dealt with this, but like completely severing, let this person have it, don't fight. I feel like you're going to be given whatever you need to be given to find your way through. You may be feeling like, you know what, just don't try to fight for the small things. Less is best in this season, and you're just going to go off onto your journey and rebuild somewhere else that makes you feel happy. And that's the most valuable thing, is your peace, you know, your peace, flexibility. So I feel like you have to be open to this window here. There's a window here, and just release expectations. Look at that. You have like so many cards talking about happiness, flexibility, happiness, you know, going with the wind. I always feel like that, like in a season of traveling. Like, yeah, I've been stationary for a while and sitting and rooted in a particular, look at that, in the bottom of the deck you have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Hilarious. So maybe like you've been,
no, he spit on me.
I'm coming. What was I saying? They over there fighting. I was saying something. Yeah. Like, so I noticed like where you have like this traveling season, or like this just gypsy season. And then you have a season where you're just rooted and you're staying and you're building and you're rooted for a while. So some of you may be going into that season of you're just traveling and seeing where you feel happiest most. Where you want to replant yourself. Okay. Because wherever you were, it wasn't able to grow. Whoever you were with, it wasn't able to grow anything there. It wasn't able to do anything of prosperity. So now you have arrow and drum. Surround yourself with protective energy. So stay focused on where you're going. And like I said, this winter season, take care of your needs. That's going to be the top priority this winter season. Take care of your need. Listen to the drum and the arrows. I may have a lot of Indian ancestors. Look at that. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Something is also being unlocked within you. Strong wolf pack. Or you have like this wolf energy coming through here. You're going to be shown the way. Some of y'all is going to be in an actual form of dogs or animals, birds. Okay, really looking into the animal totem is really going to help you guys in this winter season. The lone wolf, you may be doing a lot of shit by yourself in this next season. All right, Taurus, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. If you are a mom, you can check out my Tarot for Moms channel. I will be over there a lot this week. Sorry. Check out the community tab for any updates or messages from this reading that I did not get to mention. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Toodles.